you? Welcome once again to my channel. I'm so very much excited to have you. I know I promised you this video on natural ways to take care of your skin, especially I think this is is a lady content. I think this is so much with the ladies because we ladies are the ones who are so much skin sensitive compared to the male counterparts. You understand? Yani being a lady in itself ni gharama. Ni gharama. And that is why, guys, I'm here to share with you some of the tips that have worked for me. As you see, like when you look at me, okay, guys, okay, chill, okay. Why am I laughing? Okay, all right, now I'm ready. Okay, so guys, as I was saying, when you look at my skin right now, I've not used makeup on my skin. As in makeup, I mean I have not used like foundation, pods and all that. I've just used gel, Vaseline. I just used Vaseline on my face, and that's what I usually use on my face. And I'm going to share with you some of the tips that I usually use to make my skin look flawless. Because I actually meet a lot of people, and they're like, "Hey, you have a good skin," and well, that feels good. And I think I'm at a position where I can share some of the tips that I use. Especially tips that are not too expensive, because when you come here, especially here on YouTube, and you want to look on ways you can maintain your skin, people will give you advice. I mean, they'll tell you to go and buy all those skincare routine products and all that, and they're damn expensive, and maybe you don't have that money. Okay, personally, I don't have that money to buy all that, so I use what I have to get what I want. Yeah, I use what I have to get what I want, so you don't have to go the extra cost. I'm going to give you natural ways for you to take care of your skin and make sure that it is flawless. So what is the very first tip that I'll give? So the very first thing is to be skin sensitive. Always be very fast to notice any change on your skin. Yeah, any change on your skin. Probably you changed the soap that you usually use, and when you change the soap, it will have a consequence that it might actually react with your skin. So always be very quick to notice any change. If you see that your skin is changing in any way, then you can change the product immediately, because the more you use the product, the more it will continue having effect on your skin. Yeah, so what is the first thing that you should do, and you should always do when you're washing your face? Yeah, when you're washing your face, make sure that you don't use hot water and don't use cold water. Just use lukewarm water. Okay, when you use hot water, it tends to like burn your skin, and inaifanya ikae imeshikana. As in, there's a way that it reacts with your skin, and it actually also dehydrates your skin a lot, and unakaa nika uko na wrinkles, unaweza kaa nika uko na wrinkles. That effect also goes with cold water. When you use cold water, somehow it tends to make your skin shrink, and it makes it as in it's oil, it reacts with your skin somehow. The reason why I'm telling you it reacts with your skin is because I have been both situation. There's a time I used some hot water. I was using hot water, and by the end of the day I feel pain. Actually, right now when I use hot water on my face, I feel pain. And I feel by the end of the day I start feeling pain, and I'm so uncomfortable with my skin. And when I use too cold water, I also feel like my skin ni kama imeshikana, and I feel my face is too heavy and all that. So I usually use just warm water on my skin when washing my face. And then make sure, especially if you're going out, make sure that at least you wash your face twice in a day, the least, in the morning and when going to bed or before sleeping, or maybe when you're from work. Just make sure you wash your face as you bathe, or maybe, yeah, yeah, just make sure that you wash your face at least twice. And then the other thing, always make sure that you don't use something that is hard on your skin. That's something that will itagwaruza uso yako. Just use something that is soft, like a soft towel. Just use it on your skin. Just something that won't scratch your face, and yeah, yeah, just something that is soft, that's soft on your skin and all that. Just wipe your face, and when you're washing, or when you're washing your face, don't use too much soap. Just use medium tu, usiweke. Unajua kuna watu wanaekanga sabuni ni kama ni ya ubaya. No, just use some soap kidogo, sio mingi sana. Wash your face vizuri, jilinsi vizuri, yeah, and you're good to go. Yeah, so far I have given you how many tips? First thing is be skin sensitive. The second thing, don't use too hot or too cold water. And the other thing is use something that is soft on your skin. The other thing, know the product that you use. Personally, what I usually use on my skin is this. This is Vaseline. Actually. Don't laugh, I usually use men product. I mean, mafuta yangu hadi lotion ni their men product. I don't know why. I don't know why. So this is what I usually use on my skin. It's a Vaseline, and it really works well for me. So anytime that I tend to change this mafuta, somehow my skin tends to react with any other mafuta. So know ile mafuta gani I react na uso yako. Yeah, ukirealize maybe ukijipaka hii mafuta ina react na uso yako, stop, jaribu ingine. I think that's how I came out with this Vaseline, and it started working well for me, and so far it has been my best option. Yes, so know the mafuta that works well with your skin or goes well with your skin. And also, I think you can try. Okay, I don't know whether it works. It can work for everyone, but for me, it has worked well. There are various mafuta unaweza jaribu. Kuna mafuta mingi sana unaweza jaribu, but try to go for the common. I didn't want to use that word, but it's the word for the common mafuta. You know, these mafuta that are advanced have more chemical. They tend also to react with your skin. Okay, let me give you another example. And it's actually another tip. Know the soap that you're using. Personally, I can't use any bathing soap on my face because I develop black spots here, around here. Just the same way, nikijipaka makeup, I usually develop black spots around here, and then my upper V I turn some, as in dark. I turn dark. Yeah. So when I use some certain bathing soap, my skin tend to react with it. So personally, I usually use bar soap, yani sabuni ya kufua nguo, ile mnatumia kufua nguo. That's what I usually use on my skin. Yeah, because sometimes I usually be kichwa ngumu, and I'm like, kwani tutaishi hapa? Sijaribu ku upgrade kidogo, tuende ka Imperial, ama tujaribu tu ka class kingine, yani you know. But najipatanga tu nimerudi tu kwa kipande yangu because they react with my skin and make me feel uncomfortable. So it's always good to know which soap will also work well with your skin. Yeah, and also if you can go for the skincare products, it's okay. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just giving tips for the general mwananchi ambaye we are living on a budget. We are living on a budget. We are still in the, yani sisi ndo bado tuna hustle, yani we are still hustling. We are still hustling, and we have a lot of uses for the little that we get. You understand? Yes. Another key tip before I finish, a very important tip. Always drink a lot of water. Drink as much water as you can. Personally, I usually have two bottles, one at home and one at my workplace. Every time I'm at home, every single day, I have to make sure nimekunywa hiyo maji. Nikienda kazini nimekunywa hiyo maji. Nikikuja nyumbani nimekunywa hiyo maji. So by the end of the day, I've taken bottles of water. Yeah, so it's good when you take a lot of water. It tends to hydrate your skin. Skin yako haikauki sana, at least inakuwa na kama moisture kidogo. Let me tell you guys, there was a time I wasn't drinking water, by the way. I wasn't like, okay, me, I'm not a tea person. I don't like tea. personally I don't like tea. I just feel sipendi chai. So kama sikunywi chai, and I'm not a fan of drinks, I'm not a fan of sodas or juice or those things, I'm just not a fan. So you find hakuna mahali tunaguzana na maji or anything that is liquid like. So my skin started reacting and I was feeling like my skin is so heavy. Na feel ni kama my skin is shrinking. I don't want even to look at myself in the mirror because I feel like this is not me. And then it started changing a lot and I was like, what is happening to me? Until ndo nikuje sasa na hiyo strategy, every day I take 2 bottles of water. Hey, nilikuwa nimeteseka. And I remember ndo nijue what was actually happening to me. I was like, okay, I haven't drank water for some time. Could that be the reason? I went bought a bottle of water in it. I don't know, 500 ml. I think it's 500 ml. Hiyo ya 500 ml ile ya 50 bob. I bought it, nikakunywa. Nilikunywa hiyo maji like ile tu inaitwa ni one sip. Yani nilikunywa tu pamoja tu ikaisha. And I felt life again. And from there, when I started drinking water regularly, my skin came back to itself. Yeah. And today we have this skin. So those are some of the tips that I usually use to take care of my skin. I don't go the long way. I just use what I have to get what I want. Another thing, get enough sleep. Always sleep enough. Sleeping makes your skin beautiful. Yeah, when you get enough sleep, your skin will always be beautiful. So those tips are some of the tips maybe that I had to share with you. Maybe if you have another tip that you can share with us, drop them down there at the comment section. Though at least tupelekane ama niaje. Thank you so much guys for watching, and thank you so much for the 600 subscribers. I really do appreciate it.